What this is a point of view recording of the commencement of a chocolate porter. I just added the Black Patent malted barley, and this is remnants of the crystal malted barley that I also added. Pre-crushed, as you can see why there's a bunch of powder also in the bag. I don't have a mill yet, which is the machine that actually crushes the barley. So when I get that, I will start crushing my own, but until then, we shall use the assistance of the lovely people at Cachette du Bootlegger. Get a nice stir going on. The temperature is at approximately 155 Fahrenheit. Between 150 160 is exactly where I want to be at, so we got a good temperature going. Dark liquid malt extract. Unhopped. No hop in here. Basically just more sugar. Oh, right on the cord. That's okay. We can fix that later. Get in some nice hot water. I'm going to stir this in. Get as much out as possible. Later, add a little bit of hot water to this bucket so that I get all the syrup that's stuck on the sides. Excuse the mess. That's just what happens with home brews. It's part of the process. If there wasn't a mess, I'd be scared. Baker's chocolate. Boom. What's that? Oh yeah, that will be going in to there. Because this isn't just a normal porter. As I said, it's a chocolate porter. And I don't mean chocolate as in the style of malted barley. I mean chocolate as in unsweetened chocolate. So what we're doing is we're putting chocolate inside this bowl, which we're going to melt, and then we're going to add into this chocolate porter. I'm using a little more chocolate than the recipe calls for, simply because I want to, and I want to see what it's going to be like. So yeah, what we're doing here is an attempt to pre-melt the chocolate in some wort that I just took out before it goes in, to keep it from getting as blotchy. So, never done this before, so we will learn with time whether this is actually the best or the worst method. I don't think it's that bad. Its wort seems to be melting it pretty fast. I might add it in before it's completely melted, but we shall see exactly how long this takes. Oops. Alright, so we're going to move this one over here. So make it a lot easier if I had a second brew kettle, but no such luck. So we're going to do it again over here. This is pretty much everything. Got a nice black patent and crystal in there. Steamy, but effective. Now, let's just move things around so that we can get this to the next level. We'll be right back to you as soon as it's at the next step. So what we have here is the boiling wort. As you can see, the chocolate has been added, as well as what you saw we made with those barley. So right now it's boiling, which means it is time to add the hops. What we're going to do is add 2 ounces of hops here. Get this bad boy nice and hoppy. You smell that? Oh no, you can't. Maybe one day though, if you follow my instructional videos. Now, let's boil these in. Boil these nice hops into the brew. put the temperature down. It was boiling a little much. Oh, smell that grassy, citrusy aroma. We actually have Northern Brewer in here, which is the type of hop that I've chosen to use for the 60-minute boil. And after that, we are going to add some Tettnanger. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it. Apparently no one really knows how to pronounce it. And after that, we're going to carboy it.
A very, very active fermentation process. I can't even count to 1 second before the next air bubble comes up. Not as ridiculously unclean or crazy as the last one, but as we can see, there is still a very active process. Now again, it's not that easy to see on this camera, but however, you can still see the crazy, crazy amount of carbonation that's coming out. It's just so fast. Amazing, awesome, but just crazy. It's really fun to see how this works. And on top, we can see some of the bubbles popping as I'm standing here. But there's basically a layer of congealed crud. For some reason, this half appears to have made a different color crud. First time I saw something like that, but it could be because of the chocolate, some sort of thicker lipid fat reaction. Not 100%, but we shall see.
You might not wanna jog on this one. Get here, don't wait for the summer. You already hot.